Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we are going to study about the cardiac cycle. The cardiac cycle completes the events that happens within 0.8 seconds in the heart. There are two main things that happen, that is the contraction of the chambers of the heart and the relaxation of the chambers of the heart. The contraction has a term, it is known as systole, and relaxation is known as diastole. So what are actually contracting and relaxing? The four chambers of the heart. So if I say auricular contraction, that means only the auricles are performing the systole, or auricular systole means the auricles are contracting, and if I say auricular diastole, that means the auricles are relaxing. Subsequently, the ventricular systole, ventricular diastole. So let us see the events that take place in the cardiac cycle. The complete cardiac cycle completes in three main steps. The first step is auricular systole. To understand this, let us draw a sketch of the heart. Now we know that the heart has four chambers. The above two are the auricles and the below two are the ventricles. This is the left auricle. This is the right auricle and this is the left auricle. This is the right ventricle and this is the left ventricle. And we know that there were several openings in the right auricle. What were these? There was an opening of inferior vena cava. There was an opening of superior vena cava, and here there was the coronary sinus, and here there was the entry of four pulmonary veins which were bringing the oxygenated blood from the lungs. So they have their openings in the left auricle. So we are studying the first step, which is the auricular systole. So I am concerned right now about the two auricles which are filled up with the blood. The blood is brought by the veins in the right auricle, because the right side always carries deoxygenated blood while the left side always carries oxygenated blood. So the oxygenated blood from the lungs are getting filled up in the left auricle. At this time, the tricuspid valve that is present between the right auricle and the right ventricle, and the bicuspid valve that is between the left auricle and the left ventricle is closed. So here it is the tricuspid valve and here it is the bicuspid valve. So this is closed at that particular time, and now the blood is entering from the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava and the coronary sinus and getting filled in the right auricle. At this time the tricuspid valve is closed. Now if you remember, the coronary sinus had a particular valve, the valve of Thebatius, and the inferior vena cava also has the Eustachian valve. Both of them are open so that the blood comes into the right auricle. Once the blood is filled into the right auricle, these two valves close, and we know that this particular superior vena cava is present at an angle and therefore there is no valve required. The right auricle is now filled with the deoxygenated blood and the left auricle is filled with the oxygenated blood. The pressure is built up now over here and the two auricles contract, and so it is the first step what we say as the auricular systole. This completes within 0.1 second. The duration of this event is 0.1 second. What completes in 0.1 second? The two auricles contract, and when the pressure is built up, the two valves here are now closed and the tricuspid valve is now open and the bicuspid valve is now open, allowing the blood to come into the respective ventricles. Now, because of the systole, the contraction is taking place and the blood is moving into the ventricles. At this time, this is only taking place between 0.1 seconds. Now, the two valves are closed and these two valves are open. We call these two valves as the auriculoventricular valves or the AV valves. These are also known as the AV valves. So both the AV valves are open. That means the tricuspid and the bicuspid valves are open. When the blood enters into the ventricles, both the tricuspid and the bicuspid valve close with a sound. Now this is the first heart sound. The first heart sound is produced and this is lub. L-U-B-B. So this is the first heart sound which is produced due to the closure of the tricuspid or the bicuspid valves, which you can also call as the AV valves. Now this has finished. The auricular systole has finished, which takes place in just 0.1 seconds. So now these will relax. That means the auricles will start now relaxing, and the second step will be the ventricular systole. Let us now see the second step known as ventricular systole. See, when we studied auricular systole, at that time the two ventricles were at diastole. So we can also call this phase as ventricular diastole, because all the four chambers cannot exist in the contracting stage at a time, and therefore two chambers, either auricles or ventricles, will be contracting. So in the first step, the auricular systole took place. At that time the ventricles were relaxing. The second step is ventricular systole, so we can also call it as auricular diastole. So this particular step, that is the ventricular systole, takes place in 0.3 seconds. This step completes in 0.3 seconds. The term tells that now the pressure will be built up in the ventricles and they will be contracting. The AV valves are closed now and the blood is filled in both the ventricles. Now there is the origin of arteries. We know that from the right ventricle there is the origin of the pulmonary artery, which goes to the lungs, carrying the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle, and there is the aorta, which originates from the left ventricle, and this is the big artery, and both the arteries open from the ventricles. So what happens is, from the ventricles the blood has no other option than to enter into the two arteries. These two arteries have valves which are known as semilunar valves. I have already taught you about semilunar valves. They are so called because the valve is of the shape of half moon. So the blood is now forced to enter into the two arteries. So when the pressure is built up, the blood moves into the two arteries, and then the AV valves are closed. Now the semilunar valves also close, making the second heart sound. The second heart sound. In some of the books it is mentioned DUP, It can also be called as dub. So the first heart sound is lub and the second heart sound is dub. Lub dub is the continuous heart sound that we hear with the help of stethoscope. And how are these sounds made? The two sounds lub and dub are made by the closure of the valves. The first sound by the closure of the AV valves and the second sound by the closure of the semilunar valves. The semilunar valves are present in the opening of the two arteries in the ventricles. Now at this particular time, when the ventricles are contracting, the auricles are already relaxed. Now the ventricles have pushed the blood into the arteries and they will take the blood to the respective destinations. That means the right ventricle, the origin of pulmonary artery, it will take it to the lungs, and for that reason the wall of the right ventricle is thin. And we have already discussed about the left ventricular wall, which is thick because it has to push the blood to more long destination to the entire body, and so this wall is thick. Now comes the third step, which is known as the joint diastole. Now let us discuss the third step, which is known as the joint diastole. The joint diastole continues for 0.4 seconds. We call this step as joint diastole because all the four chambers of the heart are in the relaxation stage. The systole, that means the contraction stage, is over. Now auricles were already in the relaxed stage, and now even the ventricles are relaxing. While the blood is passing on to the respective destinations, the ventricles also start relaxing, and therefore all the four chambers are at a relaxed condition. This is called as joint diastole, which is for a long duration, that is 0.4 seconds. So if we calculate all the three, that is 0.1, 0.3 and 0.4 seconds that the events of this cardiac cycle took, so it comes out to be 0.8 seconds, which is even less than 1 second. And you see that in this 0.8 second that the cardiac cycle is completed, the chambers are at a relaxed condition for almost 50% of this time, and therefore the heart never stops working because there is an inbuilt relaxation time for the heart muscles, and so the cardiac muscles continuously work throughout the lifetime 24/7. And at this particular 0.4 seconds joint diastole, the chambers relax and therefore they never get tired. So now these were the three events that were the steps of the cardiac cycle. Let us discuss the heart sounds. We will see the differences between the first heart sound, that is lub, and dub. The first difference is that this is the first heart sound. This is the second heart sound. These are produced by the closure of AV valves. These are produced by closure of semilunar valves. The next difference is that it is of longer duration. The duration is almost 0.16 to 0.19 seconds. This is 6. 0.16 to 0.19 seconds. And this is comparatively shorter. It is of shorter duration, that is 0.10 seconds. This is a loud sound, and this is a faint sound. Lub is produced during the start of ventricular systole, and DUP is produced at the end of ventricular systole. So these are the details of the heart sounds, the first and the second heart sound that is made. So this is all about the cardiac cycle. I hope you understood it well, and if you have any doubt, you may ask me in the comment section, and also refer to the questions given in the description box. Thank you.